Hello, Father. I have come to join the church and bathe in the light of our Saviour Edmund. What must I do to join the flock?
Thou preparest a table before me.
I have to play every game that Edmund has a significant hand in, specifically on the gaming platform Steam, wherein I can showcase my amazing feats through the media of achievements.
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
So, Gish, that features the hit character Gish, who is not from the Binding of Isaac, or Super Meat Boy for that matter. This game has you gishing all over the place. Gish is the first on our journey to Ascension, as it was made way back in 2004. Wowee, I'm old. I didn't really know what to expect going in, but I could tell it was a platformer of sorts from the images. Apparently not a very good one, as the reviews were mixed. For right now, I abstain from looking at them, but we will be coming back to them. I also expected a fairly short experience. There's only 11 achievements in this game, and it was made back in 2004, so I wasn't expecting the longest game. Let's see if I was right, shall we? My first hurdle with Gish appeared before I even actually started the game. Gish liked OBS as much as Dead by Daylight players like DVD, so it took me quite a while to fix it, and get it to look somewhat decent on my recording software. But after a few minutes, we were in business. Okay, so, let's play some Gish, I guess. Gish isn't your average hero. In fact, he's not your average everything. While on a Sunday stroll with his lady friend Bria, a shadowy figure would emerge. Following Bria's subterranean sewers? Dross? Is that an Isaac reference? After listening to the riveting story of Gish, we started with what else but a tutorial, which taught us the basics of Gish's movement. He can move and jump, he can slide, letting him fit down holes, he can stick to walls, letting him climb up them, or even hang onto ceilings, and while it's not shown in the tutorial, he can slam or harden. While I got the basics down, jumping seemed to be a difficulty curve for me to pick up. Okay. Press this key to jump. Gish jumps best when he is most impressed. Oh! Oh, so it's like, Luigi spring jump, I guess. It's like... Okay, what? Okay, this is a bit weird. After clearing the tutorial with no sweat, we headed on to the next level, where, once again, jumping was my downfall. Okay. Oh my god. Jump! Right, there you go. What the fuck? This was a truly shameful performance on my part, and I could feel my gamer card being revoked. There's nothing really else to say about this level, as it's World 1, there's not much to look out for really. Though I did get a hearty laugh from a boulder, as while it's hard to tell in the video, it's really compressed and looks really bad. Why is it so compressed? Why does it look so shit? Even for a game this old, it's kinda shameful. On deciding I needed to go 3 for 3, in the next level, I decided to not use my frontal cortex I was given at birth. Okay. I'm killing Gish. Okay. Am I supposed to spring jump? Guess you fat piece of shit. It's clear my motor functions had to work in overtime to achieve even this simple feat of jumping and sticking to a wall. A whole 2 button presses. In the same level, I fall for the classic folly of man. Greed. No. I'm gonna like stick to the... Okay, but what's the point of score? Like, what am I getting this score for? Or is this like peak 2005 gameplay where it's just... Oh my god. How'd I get back up? Fuck. After I miraculously survived and recovered from my greed-induced crisis, my first thought is to do it again. I'm gonna die. Okay, right, you know what? Fuck the coins. Thankfully, after almost killing myself for score, I decided to actually progress the game. In 1-4, we get our first taste of combat, and like a seasoned veteran, I'm like a swan to water. So it might be best if I just, you know... What the fuck? Get away from me. And by seasoned veteran, I mean a deserter, running for my life and unintentionally finding a secret room. Okay. In which I discover that Gish's reward for finding secrets isn't the secret themselves nor the reward inside, but the audio of a man whispering sweet nothings into my ear. So now, in a game made in 2004, we have goths and ASMR. Edmund was truly a man ahead of his time. Feeling the shame of cowardice upon encountering 2 more ne'er-do-wells, I buck up and decide to regain my honor. How did I kill them? I don't get what I'm doing, in all honesty. Safe to say, I absolutely demolished them. Later on in 1-4, I find the most dastardly obstacle yet. Putting a box onto a pressure plate. My reward for my staggering intellect and box-moving pizzazz was a hearty, firm, fuck you. Is this a fucking Kaizo hack? Why is... And with the reaction of a speedster, I firmly assessed the situation. Oh, I died. Was I crushed? I'm a fucking... How was I crushed? I'm a slime. Can I not just, like, warp around it? During my next attempt, it seems that Bria being kidnapped had a bigger effect on Gish than I realized, as he decided life just wasn't worth living anymore, desperately attempting to throw himself into spikes. Right. Get up! What are you doing? Go! What are you doing? Please! Deciding to grant Gish's newfound outlook on life, I smartly fall for the same trick. Twice. I'm starting to... This is the first world of this game and I'm getting my ass kicked. Though, I eventually passed the tough trial of 1-4. And with more resolve than ever... I think they can just keep Bria or whatever her name was. I headed into 1-5. All was well in 1-5 until I ran into some enemies. And channeling my inner dark side Phil, I got fucking juggled like I was playing Street Fighter V. My natural instincts to such acts are to smash my keyboard like I have a chance of fighting back. Okay. In my next attempt, I found myself entangled in another punch-up, and with 2 losses under my belt, I wasn't going to take a third. Right, you can keep that secret down. Jump. Yes, this is me and your mother on a good Sunday afternoon. An astoundingly easy victory with barely a scratch on me. This victory allowed me to beat the level. Our next level was actually a boss, and after an Oscar-winning performance on my part... Oh, it's him speaking. Hey there, look what the cat flushed down its old buddy. I can't... No! Do we not speak? Are we a silent protagonist? I couldn't read it. Well, whatever he said. We're fighting... Well, funnily enough, I actually didn't know their names until doing the script. I skipped their cutscene, and spoiler alert, I never fought them again after this run. These guys are the honey buckets. All they do is spawn enemies or bite when Gish gets close. They're actually really easy, if not a bit annoying. So, with the grace of a swan, I flattened them. Basically, I am playing a troller in this game. That is your goal, is to be a troller, I think. And that seems to be the most consistent way, is I can kill enemies. Oh, right, so I'm just supposed to jump up here and fucking slime. That wasn't the boss? What is this, bad piggies? Okay, let's go. Level 1-7 saw us riding a car. For about 5 seconds, until once again, greed got the best of me. This will be a running theme. I lost my car and just sort of flopped down the hill. But after a bit of confusion, we did it. We beat Gish. World 1. World 2 was known as the Forlorn Hollow, and seemed to be more cave-like with mushrooms and rocky surfaces. My confidence, as you'd imagine it, is at an all-time high. What are you doing? See, I'm on World 2 and I'm already mastering the game's mechanics. Oh god, I take it back. The worst thing about this game, for me personally, is the jumping. It is so... Sometimes when I press it, it feels like I don't jump, which, for a platformer, that's kind of bad. I don't get how this stick mechanic works. He just keeps undoing himself. Gosh, I can't. Fuck. I feel like the best way to describe this game is like, imagine you have permanent ice mechanics. Like, imagine you're permanently on ice in a Mario game. That's what this feels like. He's so slippery. A case in point. Wait, I've just... Wait, wait, I can't get up! Wait, can I... What? Okay. Have I stuck? Have I soft locked myself? What do I do? Am I is there like something I'm missing? Oh, am I supposed to go down? During this section of pain and suffering, it hits me that somehow Edmund has actually pulled it off again. He's made a platformer with tight controls, but still holding that perfect spice of challenge. Is what I would have said if the controls weren't completely, atrociously shit. Yeah, from my gameplay, it may not look like it, but Gish controls horribly. For starters, his jump is pathetic. To get height with it, you need to chain jumps together, gaining more height the more jumps. But it's incredibly inconsistent, and sometimes you'll just lose all your height anyway. It's a mess. Then you've got Gish's movement, which is terrible. It's constant ice physics. You'll try and line up a jump or stop, and just go sliding off fucking everything up. It's miserable. Please. Like, I'm going to assume I can't climb on those, right? But then how do I do this? Okay, right, hold on. Okay, right. Why? I hate you. Maybe if I like super jump out of the water? No. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Like do a running jump maybe? Okay, right, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. That took so long. That was embarrassing. What do you think was my reward for beating this section? A hearty congratulations, maybe even an achievement. How about another, firm, vigorous, fuck you. Safe to say, I took it very well. After the crushing defeat previously, I was determined to beat the game. I don't want to play this game anymore. The game, hearing such conviction in my voice, rewarded me by rubbing salt on the wound. Oh my god, man. What do you do? What are you doing? Go. Gish had already crushed my soul so hard at this point, my response to such an unfair death was the same reaction a despondent boyfriend would have to his girlfriend asking to open their relationship. Okay. You see, at this point, I have skipped a crucial step in the Gish learning process, which has come to bite me in the bum. But we get past it and head on to my favourite time sink. Though, shockingly, okay. I actually mastered it. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay, there you go. Mastered. Even the block section was no match for the new and improved Gish player I had become. Oh my god. Though, while my skills as a Gish player had definitely improved, my intelligence had no such improvement. Ready. Do I use you? No, I don't. Oh, there's a block down here. Okay. Do I need a different box? I'm gonna go find a different box. This isn't working. Get... No. No. Fuck me. Why hadn't I just pick one of the easy things to do, like fucking, I don't know, schedule one or something. Why don't I just play one of them games instead of this? Come on. What is this? Is not like difficulty spike. This is difficulty cliff. Like, it's vertical. What is this? Yes. No. I'm looking this up. Hold on a second, lads. Just watched and he did what I did, but he did it first try. This is bullshit. And then he cut it to the wall. The fuck? Why can't they do that earlier? Why do I need to watch a YouTube video to understand this mechanic? No, please. I am begging you, not into the water again. After triumphing, flailing my way through another obstacle, I was met with another. My greed, once again, decided those shiny coins that gave me score are worth throwing the attempt for. I was just playing Kaizo and I couldn't progress any further. This incident had such a massive effect on my psyche, I started questioning my own mortality. What happens? The question I have is, what happens when I die? Like, I'm just gonna hope it's like, oh, you lose all your score or some shit, and not like, oh, you're back to this first level. Like, I know this was made in 2005, but like, it can't be that bad, right? Like, this game feels frustrating for the sake of being frustrating. Like, it's crazy to me that this guy eventually, like, this is made by Edmund, well, obviously, that's the point of me doing this series, but it's crazy to think that Edmund made this game, then made Super Meat Boy. Like, it does not add up. How do you go from the worst controls known to man to, like, precise platforming gameplay? How does that happen? But, sooner or later, I made it to the next level. Okay. Where my first goal is, for some reason, to get stuck. But a bit of button mashing solved that problem. The entire level was a box-pushing puzzle. While it did take a while, it wasn't dangerous or difficult, just a bit tedious. Which I honestly welcomed from the norm of this game. Our next trial was a vertical one, scaling upwards where one mistake could have me tumbling to the bottom. In a section with literally no actual threats, I, being a pro gamer, still found a way to die. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do about it? Like, come on. Like, why is this so over-the-top difficult? It's World 2. Though, thankfully, I beat it after some patience, leading us onto the boss of World 2. Well. Be one of them blobby things. What? So easy now. Why be looking so worried there? I be just looking to talk so. Har. Good old Paunchy. Gotta be cooking up some terrific gumbo this night, I guarantee. Who was a complete pushover. All you do is run away, and while yes it is really dark, I made it brighter, thank me later, all you had to do is spam the stick key and W to win. So the darkness had no real effect on the chase. Why are the bosses piss easy and then I'm fighting for my life every other... Like, what is going on here? It took less than 30 seconds to win against that boss. That boss in some of World 2 was honestly pretty easy, and dare I even say it, somewhat fun.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
In the Gish household, there is no fun, as would be shown to me in World 3. That opening right there should tell you we're going to be here for some time. So, what was the main cause of my pain and suffering? A wall. Yes, a wall. Well, multiple walls, but mainly one wall. How do I get past that? Like, I don't get this. And if it wasn't that wall, it was due to Gish's suicidal tendencies, surfacing once more. How do I get past that? What do I do? Gish's fat ass doesn't move fast enough. Like, what the fuck do I do? And like the thing is, you can't hug the fucking wall to like get the most amount of time because you'll cling on to it. I fucking hate this level. It's actually starting to piss me off. Like, I can see why people don't like this game and why it has just been forgotten, and that. I know that's evil to say to some extent because it is his work, but it's just bad. As I said earlier, I don't know how he went from this to Meat Boy. Like, this is horrible. Like, I mean really bad. I am not having fun. No, why? Why the fuck? Safe to say, I was taking this extremely well. Like, this is the first level. What? This level actually got to me so badly that I started rotating the platforms in hope of some secret to appear, like I was playing a true level in Mario Maker. I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, I swear to God, like, it looks like I'm doing this to take the piss, but I'm not. I am genuinely trying to beat this level, but it's just so, like, I think a part of it is I'm just desperate to try and get to that part again, to try again, that I'm just like, dying, don't. Like, it's just, why is this the first level? I cannot wait to see, like, the percentage of people that got these achievements, because I don't want to be rude, but it's not going to be high. Like, I know it's not going to be high. I'm just going to fucking die now. Like, I'm going to have fucking flashbacks every time I fight Gish now. Like, I'm just going to fucking die again. I'm going to be completely honest. I think the people that gave this a good review, I think are doing it because it's admin personally. Like, I don't like, I know I'm stupid, but I'm not this stupid, you know, it's like one of them things. Like, I don't know what I'm doing differently when I, you know, succeed. While my mind was breaking down, I actually did beat it. And by beat it, I mean that one section. There's more level. Okay. Oh my god, this level's still fucking going. What? What are you? No! No! What the fuck? This is so shit. Like, I feel like I'm playing a Mario Maker troll level. This moment right here, where I got ambushed, made me realize this game is just hateful and is out to get you. As after all that pain and torment, I was right back to where I started. That's the best way to describe this game. The controls are so terrible. I get stuck on everything. I'm sliding like a fucking ice level. It's just, the thing is as well, I don't think this is a game you can get. Well, obviously, like, there's some people that can get consistent at this game, but like, I don't think I could ever get consistent at this game. Because it's like, why? Why are you unsticking? I don't get, like, I feel like it's doing this on purpose. Is my game personalized to piss me off? Why is he now just going like, oh, fuck, man. I don't feel like I actually don't feel like sticking onto this. This also made me suspect that Gish was clearly a double agent sent by admin to make my life hell and prevent me from uploading any more videos. Ironically, that only made me try harder, and so with my focus tightened, I decided to beat this level, and I did just that. Piss you off? Like, I don't understand why those are there either, because realistically... Alright, fuck yeah. Did I do it? 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 How is this level still going on? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. What? Why? What do I do? That's right, after an hour and a half, I beat level 3-1. Just 3-1. Thankfully for me, Gish reminded me not to get ahead of myself and that there is no joy in this hellhole, and immediately put me back into my place of misery. Though, thankfully, 3-2 was a lot kinder than 3-1, and I beat it fairly quickly with no issues. Though, once again, Gish needs to remind me that I'm not allowed to have nice things. For example, a functioning game. What? 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 This level also introduces one of the worst obstacles in the game. At the very end of this level, we find... What the fuck is this? After channeling my inner monkey to channel the balance of one, I still died. The stealth seems to have snapped something in me. I don't think there's happiness. I don't think, like, I don't deserve happiness. Gish was slowly turning me into a philosopher. It is during this inner monologue of tranquility I discovered Batman and Robin laying in wait to beat my shit in. Like, I can't move. They hold me in place knowing at any point they can just kill me. Truly sadistic creatures. So if I don't kill that guy instantly, I just lose. Also, example, 400 of me falling for the same trick twice. Like, what the fuck did I do? The box section really drew out the worst in me. Please don't anything but this. I fucking hate this game. Like, no one... I do not believe for a moment people played this game and thought it was good. I want to know how this game has only a mixed review on Steam and not negative, because this game... I love Edmund. This game deserves a negative review. This is not... Like, I could see the idea, but this is just frustrating for the sake of being frustrating rather than, like... It's not Meat Boy difficulty where it's like, it's difficult, but like... You know, it's skill. This is just... Go fuck yourself. If you're gonna put this, like, if you want to put this in the game, put it at the start of a level, don't make me wait through a bunch of crap just to get to here again. I'm gonna lose my mind. But, like every other challenge thus far, I prevail, if just a bit more cracked. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. In the next level, I encounter a launcher that is not very good at its job. I don't get it. How do I... What walls can I climb? I also encounter another incident of the game deciding I lose the attempt before I even know it. Have I just lost? The answer is yes. Though, that may have been a blessing in disguise, as next run, something interesting happens. What? What? Yes, that's right. Gish, like Super Meat Boy, has warp zones, which isn't that accurate. While they are called warp zones, most don't actually warp you far ahead unless you find a secret within them. World 3's warp zone is special, and we'll be coming back to it later on. But for the first attempt, however, long story short, I get stopped by this fat fuck doing absolutely nothing. What do I do here? But not great. What did I do? Okay. At next attempt, you won't believe it, he kills me again by doing nothing. I think he's supposed to fucking knock it down, but he won't. Come this way, man. Or just fucking kill me? Why am I back here? Where am I? I swear to God, man. That death actually made me skip the previous level entirely. So, hooray. Except this level is a special kind of hell. This level wasn't hard in your typical sense. It decided it wanted to be as annoying as possible. I could feel my sanity slip away with each passing second humping these pillars to move, but I knew I had to continue. I knew it was my duty to make people learn of the horrors of Gish and not tread the path I have. Why would you make this a running theme of a level? What the fuck were you smoking? Do you know what? Oh, mate, you know what will make this level fucking spot on? What if we just had a fucking annoying pillar mechanic? God, you might be onto something there. While I was editing this video, seeing the footage would make you believe I am rage baiting. I honestly wish I could say I was. I really do. But no, I am in fact blind and stupid. I'm actually stuck. What do I do here? Fuck, man, I actually feel... Is this how, like, fucking DSP feels when he plays a game? Like, I feel so lost and confused. What do I do? After finally turning on my retinas and a few minutes later, we're past. I didn't even notice that lever there until, because it blends it just blends in with the fucking ground. I just thought, like, what the fuck? And also, like, this is not... There you go. I think I'm on the final world of this game or something, because there's no way it can get fucking harder than this. I was very naive. Fucking struggling. Like, it's just so infuriating. That is the best way I can describe this game. It feels like a Rage game, but like before their times. This was like the 2005 version of Getting Over It. Except that's not even the tension, it's just dog shit. Like, that's the worst part. You're just like, I got... What do you mean that did damage to me? Thank God this is the first one I did. Like, this is... It can only go up from here, I think. I don't think it can get worse. After humping the pillar into place for the 4th time, I make a very bold exclamation. Which I still stand by to this day. Dead by Daylight is a better experience than this. Like, I'd rather go up against a nurse for the next 50 matches than play this. What's ruined me as well is it's like... I don't even... Like, I've not got a single achievement thus far playing this game. Foreshadowing. I'm sorry, but there's... I do not... I'm gonna go look at the reviews of this game in a minute, because, like, there's no way that people unironically think that this was a positive experience. After a lot of trial and error, I did manage to beat the level. What? I need to stay on this. I'm not looking at that. Thank God. This is hell. I think this is a boss. I think we're almost done. I think we're almost done. Great. It can't be that bad. Let's go. Oh, look who it is. It's sister. Oh, look who it is. Hey, look who it is, sister. It's the Gish. Yes, Gish. You have many determined admirers. Yes, determined. Is that an Undertale reference? Your little adventure ends here. There is no happy ending. Yes, no. Oh, it's Sister Vish. And I just lose this fight. Instantly, I guess. I just lose. Surprisingly, this fight wasn't that difficult. It was more annoying than anything, with Sister Vix usually trapping you between them and basically soft-locking you. Oh. Sooner or later, you'll learn that you just need to jump up and you win. Just slam down the blocks and that's you. Do you want to go into the lava now? Get into the lava. There you go. The last level of World 3 turns Gish into Indiana Jones. Without any of the stakes, as the boulder fails to kill me. That didn't even kill me. Seems about right for this game if you ask me. Let's go. In here. The Temple Dooms of Duat. So, after playing for around 2 hours, I stopped. We've played for 2 whole hours, so how many achievements have we got? Well, probably around half, or at least 3 or 4, right? Well, let's see.
Steve's got a chug chug. Nothing.
After that heartbreaking revelation, I had to take a break. And that break turned out to be a very long one. For a few reasons. For starters, Silk Song came out. Yeah. I also have a scary thing known as a J-O-B. And being completely honest, I just got really, really lazy. And just couldn't be fucked. But he haunted my dreams. I saw him everywhere. Out my window, in Silk Song, even in Isaac. No, hold on a second. 2 weeks on, I couldn't take it anymore. I knew I had to saddle up. To join the cult of Edmund, I had to beat Gish. I don't really want to. I don't really want to at all, but let us commence forth. You know, I don't want to say this due to my epic monologue 5 seconds ago, but World 4 is overall pretty easy. The levels are pretty short and there's not much annoying stuff to put up with really, compared to World 3. So with high spirits, I started the sounds to do it. As you can tell, I was very optimistic. What a seamless loop of the music. Where's it the other way? I'm supposed to switch? Flip the switch? Just switch past. What? What? What is this level? I don't even know if I'm going the right way or not. Thankfully for me, Gish was just as happy to have me back. It's almost like nothing's changed. Oh good, the Crushers are back. That's what I wanted to see today. I'm finishing the game today. I don't know if about the achievements, but I wanna finish. It was almost as if the game was mocking me, taunting me with what caused my mental breakdown previously. But I was a hardened Gisher now, so I was undaunted. Weirdly, a running theme to this world was the short levels, often being only a few seconds long if you got lucky with enemy movement. Whoa. Oh. Okay. That's it? Why was that so short? Another weirdly prevalent theme you're gonna see in this world is Gish not going down holes. For some reason, he just doesn't want to cooperate in this world in particular. Does that work? So you'll see a lot of clips of me just trying to get Gish to go down a hole. Just get down the hole. Gish, come on. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Well, that's kind of funny. I like that. Oh. Okay, well, how do I do... What? Okay, how do I do this? What? Am I supposed to like... How did I... What? Whoa. Okay. I see the idea. Okay, now, I know this may seem somewhat obvious. In fact, if you played this game, or are just observant, You'd likely have guessed it way back in World 2, during the section where I'd use my head to smash the ceiling and the rock came crashing down. Well, I wasn't meant to actually use my head. I was meant to throw a block at the ceiling. And since my head worked, naturally I came to the conclusion that I had to use it. So that's why this took me so long to figure out. Right. I wonder what the spikes did. No. But hey, I did it. That wasn't too bad. What are you joking me? This game's out to get me. What was that? Trust nobody. Not even the boxes you throw. There we go. That's weird. I took that. What? What hit me? Okay, this time we're not gonna kill myself by sabotage. That was. Why are these levels getting easier? This feels weird. Like, did they misplace the worlds or something? I think the game heard my mocking, as it decided the next level had to be solely focused on throwing boxes. Oh my god. But it was so fun the first time. Okay. Okay, that was actually really smooth. Ooh. Why does it hurt me randomly? Like, I don't... I lost like half my health to a block. Gish is the Gish that keeps on gishing. Okay, now I gotta be careful here. Nope. On the wall. Okay. Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? Okay. I literally can't see below me. Okay. That's it? Why are these levels so easy? I'm so confused. Compared to the last world, you know. After thwarting the game's attempts to make me quit out of sheer boredom, the game decides that annoying me would potentially work. And thus, here we have 4-5. This level is the epitome of little niggles that add up to a whole heap of annoying garbage. For starters, this hole. Yeah, I feel the same way. What's he doing up there? Also, I'm stuck again. Remember 5 seconds ago when I said Gish doesn't want to get into the hole? Here's where that becomes a pain in my ass. The next section is a trap that will only work once. But that one time is all it needs to piss me off. So I think it wants me to like grab onto it. I don't think I can. Unless it really wants me to do this. Oh. Oh. Did I lose? Have I lost? Like, I should have seen that coming, to be fair, but I wasn't really thinking that far ahead, clearly. I can move it to the... Just do myself a favor. So, restart, boulder, suffer hole again. This time, don't fall for the trap. Get. Why are holes my biggest nemesis this time around? There you go. Next section of Torment, the scales. To this day, I don't even know if I did this section right. I just sort of brute forced it. So what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to like, skip the scales? And upon completing that, it's the final piece of hell. The Pillars of Despair and Doom. Don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but it worked. Oh, oh, no. Move! Climb! Why? I'm this far into this game and I don't get the climb mechanics. Like, sometimes he'll go like a bullet and then sometimes like, don't really want to move. At this time I've included, you know, movement. You can tell what buttons I'm pushing. You can see that I was pushing that. Nope. Why does this keep happening? Am I missing something? Like, get in. It's so weird. It's so annoying. But, as they say, you can break a brick wall by slamming your face into it. It just takes a bit of patience. It's not wrong. Oh, okay. Just stay right there, Gish. Just... Ugh. Gish, please. Please. Take it back. I don't like this. Let's just... Take it back. It's not too bad. It's just getting there. It's just a bit annoying, I think. It's the best way I can describe it. Like, it's not hard to do. I'm just like... There you go. I'm getting the hang of how to get into a hole. That really basic mechanic. There we go. Don't touch the lava. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. This is the boss fight? Right, again, I'll tell you, the Flash... Wait, you're not her, another tar blob? Oh, is there lore? I'm guessing he's talking about our beautiful wife or whatever. Either way, I'll teach you not to summer seat. Is this Chase? The boss of this world, like the rest of it, is a complete pushover. And deciding I need to despite the game, I beat the boss in the way you're not supposed to. Wait, what? Did I just like drop these on him? What am I doing here? I'm so confused, huh? What am I meant to do? Protect me, blocks. Wait, I think I know what I meant to do, and that if I'm right, I don't understand how it wants me to pull that off. I think it wants me to take these blocks. I have not mastered this mechanic yet. I'm just gonna try this. I can see his, like... You can see his... Okay. I was gonna say, you can see, like, his hitbox where it's, like... It's just cut out, you can see it. What am I... I'm cannonballing. Cannonball! Thanks, guys. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, that's way higher. Oh, are we in the cathedral? The rapture. Oh my god, it's happening! We're here, we're in the rapture. Our next world after the sands that do that is the rapture. So, to put it into perspective, Gish jumped into a hole, went through some sewers, then a cave, then a hell, then a pyramid, and now a church. Personally, I have my own game theories as to why this is, but, you know, that's next video. The Rapture's first level wasn't that bad. However, there was one thing in it that helps my theory that this game intentionally screws you over. There's a section where you run from enemies down into a hole, where at the bottom, another enemy lies in wait. In the first attempt of this, you will likely die as the enemy easily pushes you into a corner and combos you to death. Man, even in Ed's early work, we've still got, you know, the cathedral. Maybe I'm supposed to wait. Am I... Wait. I was gonna say I might recover. I think I'm supposed to wait until... I think I'm supposed to wait. I can't wait. It won't let me. Oh, look at that. Other than that, the level is easy. There's a weird section with circular platforms. I call it weird as this is the only time anything like this will ever show up in the game.
There's like 2 enemy
Just
types
here,
in this game as well.
never again.
Oh, God. Was I supposed to go down there to get the thing? You're joking me. Do you want me to use these to parkour? Or platform, should I say? This just feels like it's out to get me now.
Either way, the first level, as stated, is easy.
So I'm like, to kill them, I'm supposed to climb their necks, I think, and then...
Though, upon saying that, the game likely heard me. As the second one, on the other hand... Well, you remember the level that was just throwing boxes. Double it and give it to me.
What's down here? Oh.
What? See, this is what I mean by I think this game is like a troll. Like, look at this stuff. This is intentionally out to get you.
I'm gonna have to wait again. I'm gonna go take a drink while I do it.
Mind, apparently that's not enough for you, so I gotta bring more. The first section is just throwing boxes. All of them, by the way. Every single one. I kind of think my theory on why this is like so prevalent is they figured out they could do this like later in development. And like it became their favorite thing, and now we're here doing this. Pause. I need to throw all of them. Imagine dying in this level. You'd just be sitting here doing this. This is horrible. Oh, come on. Get in. Get into the. Get into the. Yeah, you need to put all of them down. That's evil. The light source in this level is really weird. Or not, just come here. Okay. The thing is, I'm like... Not like this, not like that. What? Okay, I thought I was about to get crushed. This better just be the entire level. If it's not, we're gonna have some problems. It takes so long. Right, and... You, no. Oh. This is torture. Intentional, first time trap, once more. Hope you love the boxes. Because you're going to be moving them again. I think I know. After being unable to figure out how to cross the obstacle the actual way, I just threw myself and hoped for the best. And hey, it actually worked out. No, seriously, what am I supposed to do here? Do I attach to this wall? Okay. Don't... Am I supposed to launch myself? Like... Okay, hold on. Here's the idea. Okay, no. It didn't work. The idea did not work. I was going to try this one. Just go. Okay. Just go. Just keep going. Just blaze through it. Nothing can stop me. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, that wasn't too bad. For the next level, I channeled my inner Miley Cyrus. Also noticing the poor quality of the enemies in this world as well. Wait, I can see, you can... Oh my god, I can see their outline too. Like, you can see the, You can see, like, you can see the wee box there. Look, that's nice. They're still wearing their Gimp mask, which is lovely. Now, what comes next is one of the worst performances in gaming history. I kid you not, this will be painful for you to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. This one ramp is about to take more than 30 minutes of my life. See, if you've been paying attention, you've likely realised that at no other point in this game have we needed to use momentum or ramps at all. Due to this, the player is forced to flail around, which, despite me doing, still yields no results. And the only reason I can climb up this is because it's a climbable wall. What if I own nothing? I'm stuck. How do you do this? Maybe if I hold... Well, no, because that's going to kill my momentum as well. Wait, hold on. I think I found a new tack. But like... Oh, I found a new tack. Oh, this could be useful. I'm just put it, like, but yeah, like, just if you spam it, you like fly up walls for some reason. Wait, that might be something, maybe. I don't know. How the fuck do you get up this? How? Because, like, I lose all momentum. What? I'm just gonna hold. I'm just gonna try different combinations. I've done nothing, so what if I hold that? Just get caught and everything? It's not that. Oh, so what if I do this? What if I like use the Astro like the topic? Wait, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, like I gain enough speed or something? Well, like going down to find myself up. No. And that's an unclimbable wall, so I don't... What do I do? I feel like such an idiot. Like, what do I do? I... Nothing to work. Like, if I hold D, he just gets... See, he just stops. Maybe if I hold, like... And I go like this. Maybe. Oh! Oh! I don't know what I did there differently. I did this, and then... But it's not like Sonic where I can, like, get into a spinball and get momentum. I don't... Like, I honestly don't know what I did different. Lost my keyboards off. Fuck it. Who would have thought this would be my biggest obstacle? If I like spam, I might be able to like jump up it maybe. Or re-wall jump. I'm actually so confused. I'm so lost. I might have to get my YouTube video. How do I get past this? Let's hold on. I'm cheating. It's like, well.
Gish, the rapture, 5:30, I think it is.
And after trying and failing for 20 minutes, I had to look it up. For the second time in this run, I've been forced to look something up because it made no sense. My gamer card has been revoked. Though, even after watching the video, I still struggled. He just did that in 1 second, what?
So what does he do? Oh, okay, hold on. I think what the game you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, like, harden and then S to turn into a liquid, I think. Right, so... Oh my god. Oh no. I don't get it. I'm actually so confused. Oh, wait. We may have figured it out.
Until finally, I did it. Then I had to do it again.
No, there's another one. Yeah, because it was so good the first time. There's a secret. Can I get to it? Probably not. Like, I don't... It just bangs into the wall. There you go. There's a secret up here. Okay. No? Okay. I knew there was going to be another one. It's so proud of itself for showing this off.
But we did it. We beat, just kidding, another first try trap. I'm sorry, but...
No, I'm not doing this again. You can't make me. No. No!
Safe to say, my joy and excitement and my mental state were at an all-time peak.
I have to do all that again. No. Why? Why did it not take me with it? Oh my god. Just forget it. Just go. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. You'd think I'd have this mastered by now.
So back to the slope mines for me.
I don't get this. I think I'm, like, if I don't hold any buttons. I think you need to, like, time it perfectly. I'm trying to let go as soon as he starts ascending, but, like... Like, we have to be almost done. Yes. We're in a row, Hold on, just go. What am I meant to do? I think I was supposed to latch onto that, but again, that's something like I feel like the best way to describe this game is, like, you need to die a lot for it to actually make sense, because, like, how am I supposed to know what to do there the first time around? I feel like it kind of has Sonic... Didn't mean to do it. It has Sonic logic. I didn't mean to do that. It has, as I said, it has Sonic logic where that you're supposed to... Like, it doesn't make sense the first time around. Like, some traps are meant to just piss you off. Come on. Yes! Okay, yeah, I think I've got, like, the hang of it. Yeah, okay, sweet. So what am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to last round of this and just, like, escape.
After wasting my life, it was finally done.
Fuck you. Did I do it? Thank God. What's this? What the fuck is this? This is how you start your lap. Okay. Now I have to play Minecraft again. Great. The next level was, as you'd likely guess by now, was another annoy you for the sake of annoying you levels. So the first section involves you breaking down until you reach the bottom. This, as the kids would say, is annoying as fuck. It takes ages, and each time you die you have to do it again, which gets really grating really fast. Sometimes they die and sometimes they don't, which is a problem I'm starting to run into quite a lot now. Let's go. Right. Okay, man. The next annoyance was this, where you had to launch yourself, which is really inconsistent to say the least. Oh! Like, at this point, I'm starting to feel like these level intros are as long as possible to piss you off. Like, why is it like this? The next problem is a jump that often overshoots you into a platform, knocking you into spikes or into the enemy, letting him combo your ass. What? I felt like I've done something wrong here. Okay, sweet. I hate this level so much. I really hate this level. It's this intro. It's so annoying to do. Because it doesn't feel right. Sometimes I'll break everything easily and take no damage, and other times I'll be fighting for my life. Listen, I would be fine doing this level if I didn't have to do this intro at the start. Genuinely. This is what I get for calling World. The World 4 easy. This is my punishment. Haha, guys, that world was so easy. Gish Herdman was not having it, apparently. Why do you just randomly drop? See, once I'm finished this game, I'm looking at the positive reviews. I need to see like what people think the good of this game is. If I jump down, I can get some HP, but there's no point. What is that? Like, why? He is put there to solely piss you off. There's no other reason he's there. And the piece de la resistance, you need to build a block bridge across lava. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it. This isn't gonna work. Though, like all trials thus far, after minutes of my life wasted... Oh my god. Oh my god. That I prevailed. Heading on to... Sister... This. Again. Okay, I need to talk about how lazy this game is. I get it's old and it's an indie game, but Jesus, they really didn't put that much effort into the enemies. There's only two types, small and big, that's it. They're just redesigned for each area. And the bosses aren't that much better. 3 out of 6 bosses are summoners who just spam small enemies, and 2 out of 6 are just Sister Vis. The other bosses were a ghost that I just held right for the entire time, and another boss that I killed unintentionally. But whatever, their refight is basically the same, just get above them. But this time you need to hit a button. A really, really annoying button to hit. Oh, hello. We meet again, little one. Yes, again. Did you our clever disguises? Little Gish, that's the Isaac item. Yes, quite well. Enough talk, small fry. Oh, is this Sister Vic? Yeah, it's Sister Vic again. Why don't I... Oh, there's a buttons there. What is there? Hit the button. Where can I... Oh. What? Oh, this was like... Stop. I'm confused. So am I supposed to get them over here and then like quickly run over? Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? Hit the button. I killed one. Now come over here. Hit the button.
Though
This
even
button is
still,
so
it's a
annoying.
really
Darn.
easy fight. Which isn't surprising, as the bosses have easily been the worst and easiest part of the game.
Did I win? Oh, there you go. That wasn't... Oh, it's... Hello, Gish. What? You don't remember me? We went to the same high school. I sat behind you in math class. I live next door to... Oh my god, it's the childhood friend trope. Every day I say... Oh my god! It actually is the childhood friend trope! It's just not right. You should be mine. She can never love you the way I do, Gish. You know, I'm not saying anything... Is that racist if I say that's probably right? Marry me, Gish. Marry me now in this church, or your little tramp of a girlfriend. You'll never see the light of day again. What do you mean, no? You loser, how dare you reject me? If I can't have you, no one can. Oh, don't... Well, oh my god. No! No! Run, Gish! It's just a PNG! It's just a PNG! Oh my god, she's actually moving. Piss off.
We're at, spoilers, the final boss. Which isn't really a boss and more of a puzzle. Hera's, well, not difficult. The difficulty lies in figuring out what to do and dealing with Hera harassing you while doing it.
Did I win? Eat block. Olé. Right, okay, what happens if I click this switch? Or this button? No way. You're telling me why I'm... Okay, I see what this game wants, and it's not happening. Can I, like, stun her in any way? Basically what this game wants you to do.
Though there is a slim chance Hera can just instant kill you at the start of the fight. She does not take prisoners. She is the final boss for a reason.
How come Hera's not in the, Oh my... Oh! So, right, okay, so... Okay, not this time. Fuck this time. I don't get... Oh, oh! Okay, hold on. Okay, right, okay, we've got all the time in the world now. No, 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 okay. Okay, just bring her over here again, and then... Oh my god. Okay, right, that's perfect. I just gotta dodge her. I just got... Okay. Ooh. Okay, right, okay. And then... Okay, right.
Though,
Go, 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 go.
I did eventually stop her by using my box throwing
I did it.
pizzazz, and she fell into the
Alright,
lava.
No, no!
And so did Bria, but who's really watching?
After letting Brea fall into the pit of lava. Volunteering most of his time to charity organizations. Hera was never heard from again, though some say they can hear her calling Gish names from the death. No one seems to remember who she was. To say I was overjoyed was an understatement. I was euphoric. Until, as Gish does, it slaps me in the face with another firm fuck you. No. 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 Do I have to play the entire game again? There's no way. Hold on, I'm checking the achievements. We beat the game, but... Oh. Yeah. Oh wait, the achievements aren't popping. You see, it was at this moment I realized something. I should have got an achievement, but nothing popped. So what was going on? Okay, hold on. Right, let's see if we can show these achievements are working. Apparently... Hold on. It's like... There you go. Did I get the achievement? What? The achievements don't seem to be working. Yeah, so the achievement... the achievements don't work! Yep, if this video wasn't proof enough of my staggering intellect, I didn't even test if the achievements were possible to get. So is that it? Is that the end? Look at the runtime, stupid, of course not. After a bit of detective work. Oh, you need to install version 1.7? What? I need to install version 1.7? Can I do that through Steam? Hold on. Betas. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on a second. This is... Hold on a second. Am I gonna need to... So... Version 1.7. Hold on a minute. Am I gonna have to replay the entire fucking game again? Just to get the other achievement. So after discovering that they allegedly worked on a different version of the game, I went and got said version. And what I saw was generally the most confused I've ever been in a long time. That's hell. That's evil. Right. So on version 1.7 now. Okay, is this working? Yeah, right. Okay, so... Is there no sound? Why is hold on a second. Why is version 1.7 like better? Why P doesn't show up on my... Well, capital P doesn't? I don't know if it does. Right. What? What? Hold on a second. Well, what version was I playing on then? Why is it better? Practice? Wait, hold on a moment. After looking into it, I actually discovered the reason for what had happened. Okay, so... I should get it on the screen here. So... apparently, yeah, it was like lightning in the middle of a sunny day. Gish started to update. It got updated in 2015? What? So apparently the game got an update that completely ruined the game. And they say history doesn't repeat itself. Well, okay, let me test. If I go into Versus, I can test if this. And when I tested it, yes. But there's more things. I need 4 players. Yeah, I got the achievement. We have finally, more than 7 hours in, got our first achievement. Real friends. What the Which is something I should probably focus on getting. Right, okay. Yeah, I got the achievement, real friends. Oh my god, what is this shit? Okay. So, I think... New game. No, no continue. You're taking the piss. What the fuck? I'm looking at the achievements here, and after beating the game once, I have found out that I need to beat it twice, which is... Actually, I need to beat it quite a few times. So the first thing we need to do is beat the game in hard mode. So, at this point, I stepped back and reevaluated my strategy. Since I beat the game, I looked at the achievements, all of which were secret. But I had my ways. After rating them all, I decided to get the hardest achievement in the game out of the way first, and work my way down. So, what was said achievement, you may ask? Oh, well, it's nothing that serious. I just have to beat the entire game without dying. You know, simple stuff. But before even that, I have to beat the game with no continues to even unlock the difficulty. So I had to replay the entire game. Well, no. See, I looked more into the game and found a path to beat the game as fast as possible, which you bet I was taking. This first run would also be me mapping out how to approach levels during Ludicrous mode, so let's see how we do. Also, apologies, but the music may be a bit loud during this section. Despite me turning it down, Gish decided that the recording didn't deserve any audio bar itself. After beating the tutorial, which was better as it showed the controls the entire time, I was left even more confused. Why is this not on... Like, what version was I playing? Why is this end screen not... I don't care. So, the first thing I need to do is beat the game in hard mode. My goal is to try and get the hardest thing in the game out of the way first, which is beat the game on Ludicrous mode. Which, to actually get there first, I need to beat the game on hard mode. And I've got a strategy, I've looked it up, the easiest way to do this. Okay, there's even particles when I take damage now. What the fuck? Why was none of this included in the version I was playing earlier? It's like an entirely different game. Immediately as this level starts, hold left, slide heavy. So, what? Right, so... But finally I reached the level that contained the secret to beating the game as fast as possible. 1-4, where a secret could be found. I'll spare you the pain of me throwing myself at this obstacle for several minutes. But eventually I managed to sneak under, with 2 whole lives to get me through the rest of the game. Oh my god. The warp zone itself sends us all the way to 4-3, skipping more than half the game. The realization of my suffering being for naught really set in around this mark. Like, I've wasted 3 hours of my life, and it doesn't even matter. This is where the game really starts, apparently. So, 4-3 was easy enough, and can be beaten fairly quickly with the right strategy. 4-4 is, well, 4-4, so hope you like the box story. It was also where I clocked into the fact Gish was blasting its sound louder than a rave, so I turned it down, letting me use live clips again without making your ears bleed. Man, I thought that I would get this video out way sooner, but... Gish is the game that keeps on gishing. I'm getting this achievement out of the way first because it's like considered the hardest. Like, I might as well explain it now just while I'm sitting here. Basically, what this is Don't. What the achievement is beating the game on Ludicrous mode. Which, if you want to know what Ludicrous mode is, it's a mode where you get 1 life. You gotta beat the entire game in 1 life. Which is like... I don't know if I have that in me, but I will certainly try. Okay, hold on. Be careful. I don't know how I feel about the bosses, honestly. Because I feel like you just get screwed over by them. I need to skip. Yeah, it does. There you go. Okay, well, that was not too bad.
You'll be pleased to know that during 4-5, I came to know that even during this version, the whole problem was still a thing.
Why is this such a problem in this game? Like... I'm never doing this again. Like, come on! He actually won't get in. There. I don't remember this level that well. Oh no, yeah I do. I remember this level really well actually.
It was also the start of some fun physics.
I took damage? From what? But did I take fall damage? Imagine. Or don't imagine, actually, it's terrifying.
See, you may have just noticed that 70% of my HP just disappeared from literally nothing. This may or may not be a running theme from here on out. Case in point, 5 seconds later.
I'm dead. Oh, okay. Just... Why? Why? What? You know, I'm just gonna reset. I'm resetting this game. There's no point. I see the writing on the wall. That's hard. Can't even be hard mode. SMH. Right, speed on this. Okay, I know the strat now. I think that was like the main problem, was just learning. Like, these work fine, so why don't the other ones? Like, it feels like the more the game goes on, like, the worse the controls and things get, so I don't know how that happens. Like, why did I take damage there? I'm just, you know. Shouldn't be too bad. I think, like, the biggest challenge, there's gonna be a few hurdles, obviously. That lava section is most likely going to be a big problem. I can't believe they've made a ludicrous mode for this game. That's actually... that's wrong.
After making my way back to 4-5 after restarting, I find myself in this section. And without thinking, I jump down.
What?
I am a very smart individual who learns from his mistakes. Thankfully, the next time I learned my lesson and safely landed. And even after all this time, the skill still stumped my tiny brain. Remember earlier when I took damage on a platform?
Why did I just lose 75 of my HP from that? What? And I'm expected to beat ludicrous mode. Really? Like, what? Like, the game barely works.
After getting a good cry in, I managed to beat the level. Skill still gave me a lot of trouble though. This led us onto the boss, who honestly wasn't bad at all. For some reason in this version, getting enough distance on him makes him stop following you, letting you easily set up to kill him. And even if I did miss, he'd get caught on the boxes I set up, letting me reset without taking damage.
Like, the way I killed him last time isn't working because I think the game's physics were changed in that update. Gish was
That's
way
not
more
to say I
junkier.
didn't die. I did. Just not to the boss.
I'm gonna lose my will to live.
But I still did it, and with 2 lives, we are on to World 5.
How did that not count? Go, 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 go. I hate go. No, we're not. Wow, I love taking damage, which I think carries over into the next level. That isn't. I mean, like, I think the thing that pisses me off the most is, like, this isn't even, like, the hard part. I haven't... This is technically the easy part.
World 5 got a really interesting change in this version, that being its increased chance to give Gish heart attacks, making him lose health.
Why do you randomly take damage? Like, I'm actually getting pissed off. There's not much I can do to that. Like, how do I counter me just going like, oh, well, there's half your health gone. Like, literally just lost half my health. For what?
This happens a lot. Though after suffering through it, I make it to 3-2, and I'm ecstatic to see my old friend again.
Oh my fucking god, it's this one.
And unfortunately, that's it for hard mode. Yeah, I don't know what had happened, but I just don't have the rest of my hard mode footage. What I do have, however, is the Ludicrous mode run, which is what you'll want to see anyway. Honestly, this took far too long and took so many attempts that eventually I just stopped using live recording. So we won't have any of my reactions, though we've still got all the footage. I also don't have the audio either because I had white noise in the background and had stuff going on as I played. For example, I was playing Dead by Daylight while doing this. While saying this out loud, I realised that I may be a masochist. Since there's no audio for it, I'll instead give you the strategy I use for each level in Ludicrous mode. Also, in case you're wondering, during the hard mode run, I got crappily ever after for dropping Bray into the lava. Level 1-1 to 1-3 are easy. There's literally 0 obstacles and can be cleared while you're jerking it, so let's move on to 1-4. 1-4 isn't problematic, it's more annoying than anything. There's no stakes as you can instantly restart if you screw up, and down just sends you back to 1-1. So you lose around a minute or 2 each attempt. Their down here was extremely rare, so no worries. 4-3 is where we really start, though it's easy enough, if just a bit luck based. Also, editor's note, I just noticed while editing how floaty Gish is here. I actually don't have a clue why it looks like this. I don't know why he just has moon gravity. Most of this level is taken up by you not being able to get into the holes, but that's more annoying than anything. The tricky part here is trying to get these 2 big guys stuck on the button, as that skips the entire box during sections, unless you end the level instantly. Though it's a bit dangerous as they may get pushed off, crushing you while you're moving through. 4-4 is just box throwing. Seriously. The first part you just hold W, the next part you flail around for 5 minutes moving boxes. The only thing I will say is, I had to watch out when they came back down as that could damage and even kill me. But after moving the boxes, just break through the secret block and we win. Easy level, just a bit annoying. 4-5 is mostly fine. The hard mode attempts made me respect falls in the lava section way more than I should have, preventing me from dying randomly. Though that's not to say I didn't lose an attempt to something stupid once or twice. Or 5 times. Overall, it's not that bad of a level in hindsight, it's just one you have to take slower.
The boss of World 4 is a complete joke. Takes all of 5 seconds and it's easy enough to set up, so even if you miss, you can immediately reset without risking damage. In the final level of World 4, you need to respect this canon, as there's a chance it can just outright kill you or even send you backwards into the lava. So yeah, it can decide you aren't worthy and just end your run. But if you're worthy enough, well, it's easy. On to the next one. 5-1 is another easy level. The only real problem was the hole you slide into, which did end a few runs as you can't stop yourself sliding down. Meaning you can just lose because the game says so. Other than that, there's not really any issues as long as you take it slow to prevent Gish from going into cardiac arrest and randomly dying. All of 5-2's difficulty comes from one obstacle, this launch over spikes. The reason for this is Gish's physics are really inconsistent. The best case scenario is obviously launching over it, but that never happens. The best case scenario really is to take as little damage crossing the spikes as possible, as after this, the rest of the level is easy. 5-3 is rough. It's mainly the end, as if you miss this jump and aren't quick enough to reset, you may as well just end it. Because resetting when you've lost health will keep that lost health when you restart, and if you're low enough, resetting just outright kills you. The intro can also be problematic. If you fall down during the wrecking ball section, sometimes Gish doesn't stick to the wall and bam, back to the start you go. And in even worse cases, the ball can just outright kill Gish. But if you get lucky enough with the ball and are quick enough at the end, you're through. 5-4 is easily the roughest level in the run. To make it worse, it's effectively the last, so a real slap in the face when you die. The stun alone can just end the run near instantly due to sustaining too much damage, making it so resetting kills you, or something else in the level will. Get past that and you'll have to launch yourself, which is frankly infuriating. A lot of the times, you'll not be given the correct momentum and go right into the spikes, which do way too much damage way too fast for you to be able to react and reset. That was a very common ending. After that fun experience, there's a slide into a jump. I don't know why, but in this version, that platform and that wall, you just can't stick to. So if you screw up, you're dead. There's the enemy placed out of spite, which, well, that didn't kill me, most friends. It did certainly kill me at least once. And for the cherry on top of all that crap, the lava bridge, which in this version, oh my god, it's horrible. Often you'll be thrown down thanks to that piece of ceiling sticking out, which by the way is there just to piss you off. Also, I don't know if I've ever really clarified this, but down at any point in this mode sends you all the way back to the start. But after hours of my life got wasted, I beat 5-4. Honestly, 5-4 was the final real difficult level. The next and last two can be taken really slowly to basically guarantee you don't die. That's not to say I didn't die. Like this time during the fight where Gish decided he didn't feel like hauling ass. But the fight's easy. Just jump up, move left or right, lure them over, then jump back up and press the button. It's easy. And finally on our journey, Hera, who is a complete pushover who is beaten through patience. Simply flip the switch and then jump down to the area and back up, luring Hera down there. Once she is, lure her over to this spot where the floor dips. When she's sort of going up the wall a bit, that's when you just need to move as slow as possible. I believe Hera's speed and movement is tied to yours, so by going slow she can't actually get enough momentum to climb the wall, letting you easily move the block without being harassed. All I had to do was just be patient and reset if it got too risky, which made this level easy. Which is certainly underwhelming for the final level, but after wasting hours of my life to stupid deaths, I was so broken I was just happy to do a victory lap. And in a beautiful moment that showcased the indomitable human spirit, where after all that suffering and pain, this was the run where I was able to save Bria, truly giving Gish a happy ending, while giving me the happy ending of getting the Ludicrous achievement. Also, random tangent, but no clue where else I'll put it. Bria's design is actually really good. No, not for that reason, get your mind into the gutter. See, if you squint your eyes a bit, Bria, mainly her hair, looks a lot like Gish. It's all black, then her two hair bands are his eyes. Just something I noticed while editing this video. Anyway, so with 4 achievements down, the next big hitter is The Secret. Which, following Gish's fashion in mining away my soul piece by piece, made me find every secret in the game. So following this will be a montage of me finding every secret in Gish. So I feel the need to explain why this achievement is such a pain in my ass. For starters, put bluntly, finding all the secrets is a pain. Seriously, while some levels were done in seconds, it took one attempt. Others took me tons and minutes of my life. Now, if it was just that, then it wouldn't be a problem. This game has showed me that I have enough willpower to slam my face into a brick wall until it breaks. The main issue is Gish doesn't have a level select. Now, I can already hear the comments saying, so what already? Well, to make it simple, I'll ask you a question.
What happens if I miss a secret and I beat a level? Let's say 4-3. I missed a secret in it. Then what? Well, missing a secret means I need to replay the entire game up to that level, because Gish doesn't have a level select. Isn't that fun? I think this secret here really showcases how stupid some of these secrets are. This secret took me 5 minutes to get because the wall just straight up wouldn't break. So originally I was just gonna let this montage play out, but it was way longer than I thought it was, so I decided I'd discuss the most controversial thing about Gish. The anniversary update. I'm sure you're curious about what was actually changed in the update. Well, to be more accurate, what was lost during the update. Let's go down the list. For starters, some versus modes have been removed. While this may not seem that important in the grand scheme of things, when I was researching for this section, there was a ton of people that fondly talked about playing Gish versus mode, to the point I started to suspect there was an underground competitive Gish scene. But the point is, a ton of old players held the versus mode dear, so removing it is just a real slap in the face to them. Next, the most apparent one, there's no level end screen. After playing on 1.7 for as long as I have, beating a level and not seeing that end screen is really jarring. There's literally zero reason to remove it. Not only is it helpful for players to see what they missed in the level, it makes the achievement for finding all the secrets practically impossible if you're doing it blind, as how are you ever going to know how many secrets are in each level? The next feature is a tragic loss. While I never showed it, Gish does have a custom level editor. It let players create their own levels and even share it with others, quite a few years before Mario Maker ever did. Well, excuse me, Gish had a custom level editor. It got removed in the anniversary update. This one just seems mean-spirited to me. Imagine the hours some players put into their custom levels just for them to be basically lost, as a good majority of players won't actually know that 1.7 exists, or how to swap to it. Some warp zone levels are made worse. The warp zones found in 1-3, 2-1, and 3-3 all have things either removed for them or just straight up missing. The next feature missing is the multiple save files, which again just seems mean-spirited. Why remove a player's option to have multiple runs at once? Maybe they're trying to find all secrets, so one save file is a bit ahead of the other, and they're beating the levels to see how many secrets are in each during the level and script. Oh, wait a second. Some options from the settings are missing, which, again, why? The collection levels, which is a minigame mode where you collect dampers, has been removed. The whole Gish state has been removed, with Gish no longer being able to both stick and be a liquid at the same time, which actually removes certain attacks and movements from the game, which I actually did see during old speedruns, though I'm unsure if it was ever meant to be intentionally used in any level. A weird one is that certain sound effects like ropes and chains breaking are just gone. This one I genuinely have no clue as to why they removed this one. At this point, the developers are just seeing how much they could remove from this game just for the sake of it. The whole level, which was a secret time trial found in the Egypt levels, is gone. A weird one that I've seen is that the scoring system was altered. For starters, there's no combo system, which is stupid as it now disencourages players to be risky and keep their combo going by going enemy to enemy as quick as they can. Breaking blocks now also doesn't get score, which just seems pointless. Remember, score doesn't actually do anything, it's literally just how high can you get it. And if you really care that much about score, you can actually just get infinite during bosses that can spawn in enemies, so... A very obvious issue is achievements don't work in the anniversary update, though this goes further as some are just downright impossible, such as the Ludicrous mode achievement, as difficulty modes are gone, with the game always being set to the easiest difficulty. Wasn't that a lovely thing for the developers to do? Damage particles, both from enemies and Gish, are no longer a thing in the anniversary update, making combat look horrible, as sometimes it's hard to tell if you're taking damage or not. Telekinesis mode is missing, which is something we'll discuss in a couple of minutes, just remember the word Gish. Due to Ludicrous mode not being available, Small Gish mode, which was unlocked by beating Ludicrous mode, is no longer available. Even if it was, you couldn't select it as, you know, no difficulty options. Lastly, for some reason, the screenshots in this game just don't seem to work in the anniversary update. Pressing F12 isn't advised, as if it does work, it looks horrible. And there's more stuff as well, according to some sources, but you get the point. So much crap was cut in the anniversary update, so why? Why did this happen? And why did they never fix it? Well, I have theories, but that's all, since apparently nothing's ever been confirmed. So, I have no idea what happened in 3-2, but oh boy, it took me 15 minutes just to clear this level. The main reason being the secret, which is so stupid, forcing you to jump onto a platform that has a high chance to just outright kill you. Thankfully, I did get it. It only took me 15 minutes of my life. Well, first let's go over why all this stuff got axed in the first place. From what I could cobble together from Steam discussions and old forum posts, the common consensus on why the anniversary update removed so much content was that it was meant to make porting Gish to other devices easier, which makes sense if you think about it. A lot of the stuff that did get axed is stuff that you wouldn't notice is gone if you've never played the original. By removing stuff like the versus modes and custom levels, it does make the game easier to port, which never actually happened as far as I know. While this theory does have some solid ground, it doesn't explain why things like sounds were bugged or difficulties were removed, as they're core aspects of the game, which are noticeable when they're gone, as lives don't really serve a purpose in the anniversary update, making death meaningless. If you have any ideas what could have happened to make such a wretched update, please post your theories below. But alright, with so much broken features, why was it never fixed? Well, from what I heard, it seems the original developer who did most of the coding for Gish and his physics apparently left, with Edmund apparently saying that he couldn't really do anything about the update. I have no tweet for this because the link in the forum post led to a dead Twitter page. But I personally find this questionable at best, because a lot of the game's problems in the anniversary update surround everything bar Gish. So how difficult is it to re-enable the end screens or add back versus stuff? The sad thing is, I know this isn't the last time we're going to run into a game that was forgotten in an abysmal state by Edmund. Though I find Gish's case way more sad, as honestly I'm sure it's fairly easy to go back into the game's code and just add back what was removed. But they just didn't, because they were lazy and couldn't be bothered, I guess. Which does piss me off, because I know Gish actually means a lot to people, as so many people fondly remember what Gish was before the anniversary update ruined everything. But what can you do? Gish is just going to be left to rot, forgotten by everyone and only being remembered for his appearances in Isaac, which is pretty tragic. And because Gish is the Gish that never stops gishing, here we have 3-4, which only took me a measly 21 minutes of my life. The main reason for this was the 666 secret. You need to go up and see it to get the secret trigger, but don't touch it. Since it's a warp zone, if you touch it, you'll skip the rest of the level and it won't count as you finding the secrets. The issue with this is Gish's physics hit us, so I had to keep resetting constantly. I won't bore you with a montage of me resetting, just know it was painful. Wow, this goes on for longer than I thought. Well, that's actually good, because there's more things I want to discuss surrounding Gish. The main one being that there was actually a sequel planned for Gish, known as Gish 2. Very creative, I know. So what was Gish 2? Well, we don't know. There's not a lot of information on it. We have some images and very few videos. From what I've seen, it was planned to play very closely to the original Gish, with the few videos showing the same slime physics and somewhat similar maps and environments. There seemed to be a new mechanic where Gish could split himself apart, which actually would have been fairly impressive for the 2010s. There was a teaser trailer for it, which does not look like it was for Gish. This thing looks like it's a trailer for the next Silksong DLC. Have a look.
The life of mortal is represented by a line of thread. You are born, you live, you die. The experiences vary, but the outcome remains the same. Beginning, middle, end. The line stops, life ceases. But what if the thread, before it reaches the end, were to not? What if, by circumstances you cannot fathom, life did not end as it was foretold? The thread knots uncontrollably. Death ceases to exist. Would living become a curse? Would death be bad for? How large will the knot grow? Bring to me every soul that opens the womb among all within my reach, both man and beast, for it belongs to me. The knot shall unwind, consecration through quietus, absolution through extinction. I am salvation. I am death.
Yet I have no clue what the hell all that has to do with Gish. Anyhow, you probably know there wasn't a Gish 2. It was cancelled. Ironically, this was probably for the best. See, the reason it was cancelled was that Edmund left the team. I say this was for the best because we all saw how Super Meat Boy Forever turned out, but that's not the end of Gish 2's story. Because allegedly, and I mean allegedly here because I literally couldn't find any actual proof or evidence for this. In 2020, Limited Run Games, which, by the way, I despise Edmund for actually collaborating with Limited Run, released the Gish Big Box Edition, Now, all that I've said there is true. Here's where the allegedly comes from. Apparently within that edition, there was actually a Gish 2 prototype included, which, guess what? Since a lot of the people who buy from Limited Run don't actually open their product, and also likely due to scalpers buying a vast majority of the editions, this prototype is considered lost media. No one has ever dumped the thing online, nor have they ever shown footage from it. And to add on to that, there was an art book included with the big box edition, which also never got scanned and uploaded online, which is why I fucking hate limited run games and things like that in general. It creates scenarios like this where beloved games with their history are just lost to time, because of the greedy bastards wanting to make as much money off a literally dead franchise. Like, seriously, the big box edition came out in 2020, 16 years after the release and 5 after the anniversary update, which, may I remind you, completely ruined the game. Remember, they can't fix their game, but boy oh boy can they release a scummy limited edition version of it. So, if you know anyone, or even better, have the big box edition, please for the love of God, can you just dump the prototype and scan the art book onto the Gish or Isaac subreddit? I have grown a weird sense of loyalty to Gish. I think the term they use is Stockholm Syndrome, but seeing a game people love just being shit on, not once, but twice, is genuinely heartbreaking and actually really disappointing to me that Edmund not only allowed, but advertised this to happen. Well, there goes any chance I have to play Megenix early. So, subscribe and whatnot so Edmund has to respect my authority and listen to me. So, 5-1 is interesting, and not for the fact that the first secret took me 5 minutes to get the right angle. See, there's a secret in this level that, while not required for the secret achievement, actually gives you another achievement, and something else entirely. Going up this secret hole, you'll find this room, which will turn Gish transparent and unlock the Gish achievement. Before you ask, yes, that's a play on the word Gish. So, what does being transparent do? Well, I'll tell you after I show you this death where Gish decided he needed to recreate the end of the line. Though while doing it, realised he was not him and died. Anyway, so, what does the Gish thing do? Turns him into God. That's what. Honestly, it really upsets me that this wasn't a permanent unlock, as it only lasts for 5 levels, but it's really fun to use and makes them a cakewalk. It also allowed me to get my sweet revenge from that monster flood section.
Eu vou dirigir depois de beber viadinho ali, dançar, correr, se voar, não vou me importar, vou atropelar. And that's that. With another 2 achievements under our belt, we hit the halfway mark, which meant there are only 5 left, 3 of which are in a group, and 2 we can grab along the way. So, the first achievement we're grabbing is Super Gish Your Brother. Singular, by the way, no brothers here. This has us heading to 1-3, then in this completely random spot, just assume there's a secret there by slamming into the spikes. I mean, obviously. Anyway, that takes us to a remake of 1-2 of the original Super Mario Bros., which begs the question, why did they put a 1-2 reference in Gish's level 1-3? Anyway, the level is just 1-2. Warp zones included. Which means this is an alternative way to skip a lot of the game. At first I was a bit annoyed, as our next target, Explorers Club, has us head to World 2-1. However, I ended up utilising those warps for the last 4 achievements, so it was more of a blessing than anything. As if you take the first pipe, it takes us to World 2-1. So that's just what I did. Just look right, there you go. Where do these lead? Okay, so so funny enough, that's not what we want. After we do all these levels again, so I will be back. This game it's never easy. To get the warp zone, you need to break the floor here. However, it is so precise with how you need to break it, it took me minutes to actually smash through. After doing so, we find an 8-bit sprite and are teleported to a pitfall reference. Let's just say I'm happy you don't need to beat the level to get the achievement. Oh, this is... Okay then. Alright then, whatever. I don't... It's cool, guys. That's what, Pitfall? I think that's a reference to. Alright, well, one last thing we need to do.
So, this is it. Our final, and I do mean final batch, as they're all linked to one thing. The Isle of the Dead. Which, if you have some solid memory, was that warp zone you found all the way back in World 3. You know, the place where some fat ass stood still and killed me twice? So, after making it there, we're met with a fun surprise.
And it's got an upgrade. It's actually investigated this. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, the World 2 boss now chases you the entire time. Isn't that swell? But that's fine, right? I mean, just be patient and... well, you can't. You're being chased. And yes, while he doesn't hit hard, you'll be stationary long enough for him to rack up tons of damage. Which is bad, because death in this place has been changed. Watch.
Go. Just go, you fat sack of shit. Yeah, and that's... see, that's kind of the main problem of this fucking thing. You get one attempt, unlike before that if you died a few times.
Yes, that's right, folks. Dying once in this stage sends you to the next level, which is really bad. Remember earlier when I said Gish doesn't have a level select? This is where that becomes a massive issue. If I die during the Isle of the Dead, it means I need to replay up to 1-3, do the warp zone to World 3, then play up to the level 3-4 just so I can attempt to reach the end. But that's fine. I beat Ludicrous mode for Gish's sake. I can beat this.
But yeah, that's... I don't know why there's a ghost there, because in... I fucked that up. Yeah. In the original one, there wasn't a ghost, so I assume... what, they got pissed off? Like, I don't know, maybe people complained about it? Because, like, I remember that in the original one. Because I remember I died there last time because I got stuck. Like, I don't know why there's a ghost there in this one. The boss, I suppose I should say. I keep forgetting any dark chef speed on there.
Now, I've known for a fact there's a level select in this game, somewhere. However, for some reason it never unlocked for me. Looking it up online, sources say you need to beat normal mode or higher, but I beat hard and even ludicrous mode. I even have the mini Gish option to prove it. However, nowhere does it let me select what level I wish to start. So just in case any hardcore Gishers bring that up in the comments, Gish decided I never deserve nice things. Like a functioning game.
Dude. I'm gonna try and, like, rebind. It's just... Like, why is he not... I think he should just be slower. I think I'd, you know, be fine with that. But I think it's nice. Get in! Like, I'm getting stuck! I swear to God. Like, I can't do anything. I'm stuck. And then I have to do all that shit again.
And thankfully, after hours of my life, I did.
Thank God. Oh. Satan. I am Satan. You have proved your worthiness to me. Okay, never. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't really have a world domination plan right now. You have any ideas? No? Alright, give me some time to come up with something. Damn me, I'm not much of an idea guy. I gotta go. He actually spoke! Okay, fine, whatever, dude. Join Satan, hell and back. Made it through hell. What?
And after joining Satan, I got 2 achievements. Sympathy for the Devil and Hell and Back. Also, just while we're here, this achievement, while not working on the install version of Gish, is clearly meant for that version. As in that version, as we saw earlier, dying didn't send you to the next level. It only happens when you lost all your lives. However, in this version, dying once sends you to the next level. I just thought I'd bring that up as another level of random shit that makes no sense surrounding this game. Also, while editing, I saw the description for Hell and Back. Tell me if you can see what's wrong with this image. I don't know what it is with Edmund, but a lot of his games are just laden with spelling errors to the point I can't tell if it's a bit or not. Anywho, if you're wondering what that whole ordeal gave us, well, you got infinite lives, which allegedly works for Ludicrous mode. No, I can't be bothered checking. Well, thank God we're done with the Isle of the Dead. I think I'd go insane if I have to do it again. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, you're Satan. Fuck off. Is he like a... Is he Is that it? Satan Slayer. Alright, that's the moment of truth. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's beautiful. That we did it in 11 hours. Why is it spelt like that? What is this achievement? Made it through hell without dying, but it's not even called hell. It's called like the Isle of Dead, and also you can't die. You can't. Because if you die, what? Or whatever. Who cares? No, it's done. I hate this game. But before we fully end off the video, let's get to the numbers. Over the course of Gish, I counted over 171 kills. Gish and bosses included, not the enemies, for obvious reasons. With Gish taking up a majority of our pie chart with a whopping 135 deaths for a lovely blackberry pie. The honey buckets take up 6. As contrary to my previous statement at the start, I did actually fight them again for the secret achievement. Paunchy Chops takes up 2 with a very tiny slice. Fist Sister takes up 5, as in one attempt I killed one but not the other. Basin Jin, the boss of World 4, dies 9 times due to Ludicrous mode. Sister Vis, who is legally distinct from Vis Sister, dies 8 times. Again, blame Ludicrous mode. Hera died 3 times, once in normal, once in hard, and once in Ludicrous. Then there's Brea, who we failed to save twice. Oh, and we killed Satan once, which leaves us with a very freaky pie. So with a playtime of 690 minutes, and a kill count of 171, we have a kill on average every 4 minutes. I'll give the oozing buzzsaw to Brea's death. The first time around it was genuinely unexpected, and it did give me a very hearty chuckle, so good job, Brea. And while it was a difficult option between Basingin and Paunchy, the dull knife has to go to the Paunchy fight. A fight so easy you basically do it with your eyes closed. At least Basingin's was funny. And that's that. Gish came out in 2004, and despite it not really being remembered these days, made quite the impact back in the day on those who actually played it, before the update anyway. I hope you enjoyed my trial of pain and suffering, and I hope you stick around for the next one, which hopefully won't take a month and a half to release. Also, this counts as my Halloween video. Bye bye.